Alright, well, true grind. Good. Like we know it. So today I'll be showing you basically the best dunks that you'll ever need in the game, and how to use them, or depending on your defender is. So you could get an easy 2 or dot the corner for an easy 3. So if we go here and show you some animations, there's the dribble moves if you care, big dribble or anything. So I mean, that's what I use. So if you care enough to copy these, sure. Go to dunk creator, and then right here, don't use 2-foot moving dunks. These not good unless it's a contact dunk. You always want to have contact dunks on, because just in case you might get that lucky contact dunk you don't have the time. So I would always put contact dunks wherever you can. And obviously your 1-foot moving dunks for 2Ks. And then I always like to have a baseline reverse, whenever doing baseline. And then for double clutch, you could don't put side clutch, put front clutch. And then for your tomahawks, some people use uber athletic, but I don't like it. It exposes the ball too much, and I don't want to risk getting blocked when I'm driving to the paint. So I just use straight arms, because it doesn't cock it back as much. I mean, it still does, but the way to activate, you barely. And then obviously, like I said, contact dunks. Whenever you could get them, put them on. And then if you could get standing dunks, this doesn't really matter. I use Julius Erving because of kind of like the baseline dunks a little bit. Always have one. You don't really need it, but I like to. Let's see, Clyde Drexler. He has a lot of tomahawks that could launch you very far, like that one you just saw on that one. But the downside of this, I would say, is probably this first dunk right here, the one where he kicks the legs up, the signature dunk. But you usually don't get that too often, unless you are tired or low momentum and you're driving straight toward the rim. But yeah, that was the only downside, I would say, to Clyde Drexler. It's that one signature dunk. But other than that, it's a good dunk package. And then LeBron James, yeah, this compared with Luna's takeoff, you take off from Uganda. Even though he cocks it back, you just gotta know when to use it though. 'Cause you can't, yeah. Because if someone's on the right side of you, and you push your right stick right, and then he cocks it to their defender, then you get blocked, and you're fucking saying, "Oh man, I got blocked." And you're out here wondering why, and that's why. All right. And Tracy McGrady, I just randomly put this on one day, and I just never took it off. I mean, it doesn't really activate the way I be dunking the ball, unless I hold down on my right stick to do a rim hang, but that's about it. I mean, you can use it if you want, but yeah. And then Kobe, again, I just have it for the baseline dunks. I like it. If you don't want to put baseline reverse off one, then you can just put Kobe and you'll be fine. But I just have Kobe because I like to have a good amount of baseline dunks if I'm going baseline. And then obviously, if you could get it, Michael Jordan, you obviously take off from the free throw line, so it's really hard to contest you. So I mean, that's a god given. So the ones that you really want is Clyde, LeBron, and Jordan out of the NBA players. The rest are optional. Well, some people, I will say, some people like Russell Westbrook, but I don't personally. But so I seen success with people use Westbrook. So if you want to use Westbrook, go, be my guest. But I just don't like how he just cocks it back, and I've seen people get blocked multiple times, lose games off this. So I personally don't use it, but you can use it if you want. Alley oops don't matter, obviously. And then yep, that'll be it. Let's hop on this court. All right. So to activate, obviously, to activate your little quick drops, your front clutches, everyone should know, unless you're new to the game. Then you run, push your right stick up, and it will give you either a front clutch or a quick drop off one if you equipped it front clutches. Usually when I use this dunk, like if someone's behind you, always push your right stick up. Don't try to do anything else, because if you do anything else, you're giving your defender a chance to block it. Like if you push it to the right, see, I get that LeBron cock back. The defender could probably make a play on it with Chasing Artist, but I mean blocking is still pretty bad on this game, along with paint defense. So I mean, more efficient, safe way. I always dunk efficient. What's the best dunk for what situation. So if there's a defender behind you, always go with the quick drop or front clutch by putting your right stick up. So it puts the ball in front of you, so the defender has literally no shot of making a play on it unless he gets a lucky jump and like makes you do acrobatic layup. But those go in like fucking crazy, so you don't gotta worry about that. So what I like to do sometimes when the defender is like all up on me, it's tough getting by him. I just do one move, and whatever ball hand I have, so say the ball is in my right hand, I would do a move to my right hand, and then use my right stick to like make a dunk out of it. So see right there, I did a tomahawk, and it really, these dunks really don't work if you don't have limitless takeoff, at least silver. But I run it on gold right now because that's all I could get it on this build. So here's like the Clyde Drexlers and the straight on tomahawks I was talking about. And you got limitless takeoff. I usually use the dunk when someone's like kind of like really close to me, and if I can get them on my left side, then you could do like a stop and go move. Oh shit, I messed up. Maybe like a stop and go move, or just like a basic size up, or whatever you do to try to get yourself get open, and then you could take off basically using your right stick. And so you're putting the ball, towards your right side, and your defender's on your left. If it limits takeoff, some people wait till like into like they're in like this area, not this area, like right here, like towards the paint. But you could activate it from like far out, from like right here. If you get the angle right, like right there. I got bad dunk. But you know what I mean? Like you have limitless takeoff. You could so like activate a tomahawk from like right here, from the free throw line, or anywhere really. And the same thing on the left side. If the defender's always on your right side, just pop your right stick to the left, and you'll get like a tomahawk or an MJ. Or say you get past your defender, and you notice the left corner is kind of cheating your way to the paint, and then you go ahead and put the right dunk, and then put your right stick to the right, and then boom, you have all this momentum. puts the ball in a safe place. You're flying from. You see what I just took off right there? From damn near the free throw line. Like I did again. That's LeBron. And then you put the ball in a safe place. You take off, far. You can bail out to the corner for an open three, or you can just take the dunk, whatever the situation is. And then obviously your rim hangs. I don't really do these unless I'm like wide open, and I just want to rim hang, I guess. But usually the most effective dunks is just really don't use square to dunk. I mean, you could use square to dunk, but you just don't get the real. You add like the real. I would just say like all your limitless takeoff, and you don't get all the potential things you could do. Like using my right stick, I could trigger like far tomahawks or the Michael Jordan dunks way more often than if I just use the square button. So, and to really, usually if you just point your right stick to the right or whatever the ball hand is, so right here, right, you'll get 9 times out of 10, not even 9 times, like 10 out of 10 times you'll get a tomahawk or an MJ free throw line, but you gotta trigger it. So like for MJ, I like to kind of hold it like right about here. Damn, if my guy can like right about here, and sometimes he'll trigger that, or like the LeBron one. See that LeBron tomahawk, or it gives you yeah. So don't you have limited takeoff? Don't be afraid to like hold your stick like from right here. But sometimes you mess up, you'll get like a space creator shot. So it takes a little bit of practice. It's really not that hard. It's dunking. Dunking is the easiest way to score in this game. Everybody knows that. So again, left side right here. See, I just got the MJ one. Just make sure your left stick is pointed to the hoop too. As you're putting your right stick to whatever ball hand it is, and then you'll just take off like crazy. Shoot that shot for no reason. Oh, and I missed. Jesus, I'm ass. So yeah, basically that's basically how you don't get blocked. The only time I would say you get blocked, if they get a lucky jump and they have like Hall of Fame anchor, and they kick you out of the animation and make you do a layup. But other than that, like, I rarely get blocked unless I do the wrong like dunk. So just get practice with that, bro. Little daily tip, little tips and tricks. Probably to be doing more, because I'll be seeing some low levels on 2K lately. I don't know what's up with that. Like they be like 70 overalls and stuff. So like maybe this video gets out to them and they could up their game a little bit. So we're not playing straight bots out there. But yeah, basically, if you just want to take off, if you want to really maximize your limitless takeoff, just use your right stick and press it to the your ball hand. And usually if you create just a little space, you could take off. Like, is that just like so OP? Like you could just take off. Like if your defender just sags off you a little bit, like you shake them off doing like a size up or something, and you run, you could just take off easy. And half the time the game doesn't even give them a contest, and then you just have a free 2 every time unless the corner helps, and then you just dot the corner. It's really that simple. So like when you're at like I would say like when you're like probably one step within the free throw line, I would probably start holding the right stick towards whatever ball hand it is. So right there will be left, and then if I do it here right side, go right, and then look, you get the LeBron tomahawk. and or if you have MJ, you'll get the MJ free throw line dunk. And then and that'll be it. Nice little tip for you. Oh my God, can I hit a shot? Nice little tip. And probably come out with more of these. You know, try to get more consistent on this YouTube stuff, because you know I'll be seeing a lot of new players, and you know maybe try to help them out. And with that being said, that'll be it. That's how you dunk efficiently in 2K23. Everybody should probably know this, but you know this is more towards maybe the new players, or maybe players that just never knew this about, you know, the right stick and stuff. But if the shoe fits, So I'll see you in the next video that I decide to upload. So peace.